China is one of the U.S.'s top trading partners. Its economy has been struggling, but Kyle Bass, founder of Hayman Capital Management, believes it's collapsing. He's known for his prescient bets on major global economic events. American thought leader host Yklick spoke to Bass about what's behind his reasoning. Here's more.
Such a pleasure to have you back on American Thought Leaders.
Great to be here, Jan.
Let's talk about the Chinese economy. I think you're one of the people who understands this whole realm best. You've said that you believe right now the Chinese economy is collapsing. That's also something that numerous people that are dubbed China hawks have said in the past while, but somehow they managed to pull through. The property sector, absolutely collapsing, I think unquestionably, but somehow they seem to be pulling through. And so, why is it different now, or is it different now?
Yeah, I think that when you think about China, you have to think about it in two spheres. You have to think about domestic China and how they operate their own economy, their own internal situation on the mainland, and then you think about China Inc. as they interface with the rest of the world. And it's important to think about it in those two buckets. And here's why. Internally, they have an RMB based economy, and China can abandon moral hazard, and they can, I don't even know if they had a moral hazard, but they know how to define it, but they can do whatever they like there. If their banking system is insolvent in RMB, they can print the RMB. When you look at their banking system, it's about 350% of GDP. The US banking system is 1 times GDP. If you include the non-banks and then the Fannie and Freddies of the world, we're about 1.7 times GDP in our banks. So China's banking system is twice as large as ours in an economy substantially smaller than ours, in a world in which they've only been at, call it advanced banking, since 2002. They've only been at this 20 years. So they've got a lot of plates spinning, and they've got a lot of leverage, and almost 40% of bank assets in China are lent to domestic real estate. So if your real estate market's down 30 to 50 and your economy is 3.5 times levered to your banks, and your banks are insolvent, you have a real problem. And their problem is larger than ours was during the global financial crisis. Now, Jan, they would never tell you this. They can't tell you that. They don't want to show that they're weak.